Hello and welcome to our 12 noon special. India's game plan for day 3. We try and decode what India will do or can do or possibly do to try and get as close to that England target. Let's first, in the first couple of minutes, set it up. Gargi, do you reckon England ahead, India ahead, even Stevens? How close do you think it is at this point? Set it up.
I think England is a bit ahead at this point. Looking at what happened, everything that happened yesterday, India got off on the right foot with Jasprit Bumrah scalping those wickets. There was a bit of attention going back and forth, but at the end of the day, if you were to ask me, I think England is a little bit ahead. I think it's somewhat 60-40 at this point. If Shubman Gill had stayed on, if Shubman Gill had not lost his wicket and he started today, I would have said India still has a lot of control because you've got your best batter, you've got your skipper out there who's looked phenomenal throughout the series, has looked flawless, but that's not the case. So you have to recalibrate. Karun Nair is gone, Yashasvi Jaiswal is gone, and you did not get any runs from Yashasvi Jaiswal. And those early runs, those aggressive early runs have always helped India and has helped negating that new ball. Now that hasn't happened. KL Rahul took the brunt of force yesterday in that last 1.5 hour session. Stokes was bowling well. Jofra Archer, as we all expected him to make a strong comeback, he did that as well. But today, all eyes will be on KL Rahul. KL Rahul will have to take the responsibility once again. And the other batters, at this point, it's going to be Rishabh Pant, starting the day with him. He will bat aggressively. I am expecting him to bat aggressively just to put the pressure back on the opposition. But again, he has to save his wicket. He can't be reckless with his batting. At the same time, he has to be the aggressor. And KL Rahul has to play the Joe Root game and has to bat for very, very long.
That's a good summary. That's a good summary. If we look ahead, let's break it down. It is always about 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, session by session. The little sessions play to the drinks break. What's your target from 11 to 12, 12 to 1? How do you kind of break these mini sessions down and calibrate? That's what India will have to do. And for me, the most important factor, and I made this point on our show, is that this ball is old.
Oh, yeah.
This ball is old and it will not do much, whoever you are. You might be Jofra Archer and generate 90 miles. You might get a couple of balls to sort of kick off, but there will not be exaggerated movement with an old Duke's ball. There will not be much assistance on offer on a wicket which is still not doing much. And by the way, it's day 3. Day 3 means it will be good for batting in any case. First day, a little bit of juice. Second day gone. Day 3. This is not day 5. So day 3, first session, it will be good for batting. India will have to make the most of that opportunity with the older ball. What should be India's game plan? 35 overs, I think what? 45 done with the 45 overs done for yesterday?
Close to 42, 43 overs have already been done yesterday.
Okay, 43 done.
43, so I was right.
37 overs still to be bowled with this ball. Of the 37 overs, even if you take 3.5 runs an over, if you take 3.5 runs an over, you are talking about 135 runs. So if you get 135 to the existing 145, you're talking 280. You are only 100 runs adrift of England. That is what India's game plan should be. That you, before the new ball comes in, you get that lead to under 100.
Yeah.
If you are able to get that lead to under 100, I think India is in business. Because India, also you must remember, has a couple of batters who negotiate that new. Washington Sundar has batted top order.
Yes.
Ravindra Jadeja has batted against the new ball in Australia.
Yes, he has
batted against the new ball multiple times. KL Rahul is an opener if he kind of stays on. I think India still has reasonable amount of batting on a good batting deck to push England. If somehow India manages to bat till post tea, India manages to get to tea and post tea, I think India will be very close to that English total. Very close. And England will start to feel the heat a little bit because if you are batting till post tea, then you're also talking about time. Then you're talking about just 2 days left in this test match with 1 more hour. So then how quickly do you bat?
And remember,
what is the score?
Yeah. And remember, it's very, very hot. And the English bowlers yesterday, by the end of the day, you saw that a Jofra Archer was sprawled on the field. When Ben Stokes was trying to get that ball changed, whenever he got a chance, Jofra Archer had a lie down. Chris Wokes was actually sitting down on the boundary as well. So they are starting to get tired. I think because you had such a small turnaround between the second match and the third match, the bowlers are still carrying a bit of...
no, that fatigue will have to be there.
That fatigue, yes.
That fatigue will have to be there.
That fatigue.
And see, the point that I'm trying to make here is, when you are thinking time, what is a good total? How much do you give India? This Indian batting has proved time and again that they can chase. What is it? 3.5 sessions?
Yes.
Do you want to give India 90 to 100 overs? What is the target? 350? Will India chase 350 down? All these calibrations will come in if India gets close to that English. So the game plan for me, first hour, older ball, 12, 13, 25 overs to 26 overs is what we will see before lunch. Because the over rate has been excruciatingly slow. 75 overs in the day is shocking. I think the match referee will see both teams. 75 overs when you played half an hour extra.
Oh yeah.
Because you played till 6:30. 6 o'clock is your scheduled close of play. That is shocking over rate. Shocking over rate from both sides. And then that clock comes and says 5 overs behind, 2 overs behind. You've got to get it right. Plus, the multiple times physios have come in, water breaks have happened, ball changes have happened.
Stamp on the pitch as well. And from what I've heard, the spectators are also not very happy with the fact that they're not getting, because they are spending so much on tickets, they're not happy with the fact that they're not getting
overs.
they're not getting to see 90 overs, full 90 overs in the day. So a lot is involved here. But coming back to the game, when we talk about those first 2 sessions, or even that first session, the ball is already 41 overs old, 43 overs old. Shoaib Bashir is not getting much out of that surface. So you actually have a chance here to score a lot of runs, which I think Rishabh Pant will do. Rishabh Pant took on Shoaib Bashir in the final few overs yesterday as well, and he was hitting. Now, I think there is a bit of a concern when it comes to Rishabh Pant's finger. He did look uncomfortable yesterday. He was, even having trouble putting his hand in the glove. So when he was doing that, you could see him grimacing in pain. So that's how it is. But he's still hitting those huge shots, those very, very strong shots. And if he is able, if KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant, the way that they're talking to each other, the discussions that they're having on the field, and because we can hear them on the stump mic, they are actually, taking each other. It's a unit. It's a partnership. It's truly a partnership at this point. KL Rahul knows he has to negate the ball. He has to stay on, because everyone else, Rishabh Pant, Ravindra Jadeja, Nitish Kumar Reddy and Washington Sundar, they can hit, yes, but no one really can stay as long as KL Rahul can. So KL Rahul is the key for today.
Yeah, I mean, as much as she is right, it is also important to know how good Rishabh's defense is.
Oh yeah.
Because Rishabh's defense, and Ravichandran Ashwin keeps talking about this point time and again, that Rishabh Pant is not Adam Gilchrist. Rishabh Pant is not, Rishabh Pant is certainly not Adam Gilchrist, that he will come and slog. Rishabh, and he's not a number 7 batter. He's a number 5 batter. So Rishabh Pant is very different. They will work on Rishabh Pant. They have worked on Rishabh Pant. He will brave pain. I know that guy inside out. He is one of those really tough competitors inside. He will know, as leader, India needs him. He will go out there and keep giving it and fighting it out. He will know how important this innings is.
And he's made a promise. That conversation of yours.
He knows how important this innings is. He gets a 50-60 while KL gets 100. India is close to that English total. If India gets close to that English total in the first innings, boss, India bats 4th, yes, but England will have to play for everything then. How much time, how much the total, how many overs, what do you calibrate? The England bowlers have already been out in the park. If India bats for another 50-60 overs, means close to another 100 overs. Again, 100 overs out on the park. With this heat, with this kind of temperature, England will wilt. Big day. Big day. My point is second session, attack. Because the moment you have about 12-13 overs left for that new ball, you will see Joe Root
force them to open the field.
They will. They will put Shoaib Bashir on one end and Joe Root on the other, and they will try and get through the overs quickly.
Shoaib
There
Bashir
will
get
be
bashed again.
there will be chances for India. Attack one of those guys. Absolutely attack one of those guys. Because with this stupid kind of over rate, the match referee will watch. So they can't continue with the 4 fast bowlers.
No.
You can't. And the moment the 12-13 overs to the new ball happens post-lunch first session, 1 hour, the first hour, that is when India has to really take control. Really take control. Someone has to take control of you. Seriously speaking, someone has to take control. Even I have to give up at one point. but that according to me is India's early game plan. Now, Nitish Reddy hasn't scored much in Edgbaston. This is his opportunity. He's got 2 wickets.
We said that for KL Rahul. Look, Karun Nair. Now he scored that 34. Those 30-40 runs again, they are haunting Karun Nair at this point.
Every time you're getting a start.
Every time you get a good start, he negates the new ball so well with KL Rahul. And it's always KL Rahul that he gets that partnership with. He does it so well and somehow he can't convert it. Now, is that a mental block? Is it the fact that he loses focus? What is going on? Because he starts off so well. That Jofra Archer spell, he negated that so well and then ended.
That was a top spell.
Absolutely.
That was a top spell. The guy was bowling at 93 kilometers an hour. And Karun Nair to be able to negotiate 93 miles, 150 kilometers an hour, 146, right? 93 means 46.5. So actually 150. 150 kilometers an hour is what he was, 149.5.
At one point, I remember seeing 94.6 miles per hour.
So that's 150 plus. 94.6 will be 150 plus. So he's actually bowling at 150 plus. And to be able to negate that, 5 over spell, 16 runs. Karun Nair stayed on with KL Rahul, steadfast. He deserved that 50. And that Joe Root stunner. That's what happens. Sport can be really cruel. Really cruel. When you think of Jamie Smith, sport can be really lucky. Jamie Smith was. And on the other hand, Karun Nair, that one-handed blinder from Joe Root. Absolute stunner. First session, what is your prediction? What happens?
What is my prediction?
I think India. I think end of the first session, India will be about 90, 100
India,
runs.
I'd be really disappointed because at this point, forget about the last day. You've had the ebbs and flows of Test cricket, but today is your day. You can start off well. That ball is old. You have a KL Rahul perch there who settled in. He will have to start again, yes, of course, but he does not have to negate the new ball anymore. So he can actually
bat big.
Exactly, bat big. Get that 150, get that 200. Do what Shubman Gill did in Edgbaston.
If KL Rahul gets 150, it's India's game.
Absolutely,
India's
it
game.
Absolutely is. Rishabh Pant is on the other end. Now you can trust him to bat longer as well. He restrains himself so well.
I think Rishabh will has taken treatment. Rishabh will also. Rishabh knows now that it's overnight gone. Rishabh knows how important that partnership is. Keep England out there. Rishabh also knows that as long as he is out there, England will feel the heat. They know that this guy can explode. At any point in time, he can explode. 1 over extra, 1 extravagant, that kind of lying down shot, whatever you want to call it, 1 over fine leg. Rishabh can just explode at any point. England will be very weary of Rishabh. And if KL Rahul anchors that innings and holds it together, that's the game plan. Don't lose more than 1 in the pre-lunch session to the older ball. The moment you lose 1 or max 2, 250 for 5, you still have 3 because you bat till 8, bat till 9. Washington Sundar comes out at 9 and then you have the 2 bowlers. You know that you can get past 350. If you are able to get close to England's total, that's what you want to do. Get that target down. Get that target down. Yes, it's England.
India can do it.
India can do it. India can do it on that note. I honestly feel it's a deciding day. It's a deciding day here at Lord's. Day 3 always is. Day 3 always is. This is still a good batting deck. India can do it. And if India does it, don't lose this match. Don't lose this match.
Don't lose the momentum that you had at Edgbaston. Carry that fire forward. Carry that confidence
Do it
forward.
for your captain. He's done it a couple of games. He's failed one innings.
Do it for the younger ones in the team. Do it for Jasprit Bumrah, who's putting his heart and soul into it. Do it.
KL
I
Rahul,
think you can.
KL
I
Rahul
can do
with
it.
so much flack. Come on.
Yeah.
200s, how good will that be? Back-to-back hundreds at Lords, how good will that be? Dilip Vengsarkar, 300s, 1979, 1982, 1986. Can KL Rahul get his name once again on that honours board? KL Rahul batting 50 plus, already in, negated 100 plus balls. He is batted beautifully. How many times was KL Rahul beaten? You can count. One handful of times was KL Rahul beaten. I think this could well be KL Rahul's day. And if that happens, time for celebration. Because if India bats big, this match could well be drawing to a fantastic finale. On the other side, England will come hard, really hard, with little bursts from Jofra Archer, little bursts from Wokes and Bryden Cast. Incredibly good day setup.
Incredibly good
Let's
day
close
setup.
this.
Absolutely. And we will look forward to KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant now.
What time do we start today live? Same time, 9:15.
1:45.
So 1:45 India, 9:15 London, outside of Lords. The two of us will be back. Thank you very much for watching.